It's crazy. We back again. Peace, family. What's going on, y'all? I hope everybody enjoying this beautiful weather outside today. Feel me? Back again on my channel. I was up with this knowledge, man, because they got us behind. We are so behind. It's not even funny. Feel me? And people have to know this information. And information forms the mind. We have to remember that information forms the mind. Feel me? So I want everybody to tap into this one. Feel me? We talking about this. These are the cycles on the planet that has been going on for the last, say, millions of years. We are now entering the 25th cycle. We entered it in 2020. Excuse me. We entered it in 2020. Began the 25th cycle on the planet, which is called the Grand Solar Minimum. The sun is cooling down. The sun is gonna be cooled down from 2020 to 2053. That's 33 years. All right. So the last time this happened was called the Maunder Minimum, and basically the Earth, they called it a little ice age. Basically, everything started freezing over, ice glaciers, everything. Feel me? So we're gonna tap into that real quick. Feel me? The Earth went through a long periods of cold weather. That's why they keep showing us these medieval movies. It's always snowing, cold. They got their furs on with their boots and all that. Whatever, right? They always showing us that, and I always was wonder why. Like, why y'all keep showing us that? What's going on? But this is why y'all went through those cycles during that time, and they're not preparing us for that now. They got us out here going to clubs, spending our money on games, spending our money at bars, spending our money everywhere except for being prepared for these cycles. Everywhere else. So this is a big distraction from what's really going on this planet. You understand what I'm saying? I keep saying it again. There's people on this planet that do not want you to be informed. So by you not being informed, you're walking around looking like a dummy, right? So this is why I go hard, and this is why I'm in tune, and I have to get my people in tune, right? So the science, this is the science that our ancestors was always on. They knew that we had to prepare ourselves for this. They didn't have it. We wasn't working. If we was working to be prepared for these cycles and studying to be intelligent. Malcolm X told us you have to be intelligent, right or wrong, right? So they was preparing themselves for these cycles. Now, in modern time, they got us working. They brought us over here, and now they got us working. Now everybody's either concentrating on work. There's so many distractions. You either concentrate on working, you concentrate on doing this, you concentrate on doing that, whatever it may be. And then you have then they putting the masses in front of you with all these celebrities, which is another distracting you from all of this, what's going on. And you'll be frozen out here under the freaking ice because you guys want to go and watch basketball, you want to watch this, you want to watch that. You feel me? Nothing that involves you living on this planet. You understand what I'm saying? So 2020, they seen that there was a sunspot. The sunspots was at 71% in 2020, and in 2021, September 21st in 2020, it went up to 70. My bad, excuse me. 2019, it was up 77%, and then in 2020, it's dropped down to 71%. So the sun is cooling off. You understand what I'm saying? So you do your research, you'll see that the whole United States was under ice in the ice age. All right. So let's go on a little history course right quick. The Borel minimum, that was 8350 BC to 8150 BC. The Norwegian sea dropped more than 2 degrees Celsius for about 200 years. That is documented. You can go and look that up. It is documented. The Borel minimum from 8350 BC to 8150. The Norwegian sea level dropped more than 2 degrees Celsius for about 200 years. Feel me? If y'all don't know what Celsius is, that is 2 degrees. Anything below Celsius is freezing. You understand what I'm saying? Another question I have is like, I also found out that we are the only country, because I'm in the United States, so we are the only country that goes by Fahrenheit still. Why? We have to start questioning things, and people just don't want to question nothing anymore. We do know that Celsius is freezing temperature. That's when the air falls below freezing point of the water. All right. So Celsius is used to measure temperature. Fahrenheit was created about almost 300 years ago. That's crazy, and we're still like the only country using measuring temperature in Fahrenheit, while everybody else is measuring temperature in Celsius. That's kind of weird. I don't know. And if y'all if y'all didn't know who created Fahrenheit, it was created by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit, which is a German scientist. He was born in 1686, according to Vox article, updated June 4th, 2015. Why Americans still use Fahrenheit long after everyone else switched to Celsius. Wonder why. Feel me? So we're gonna go into now the next solar minimum that happened was the sub-Atlantic minimum, or the Homer minimum, which was from 1000 BC to 950 BC. Greece went from nice warm weather like how we having today to extremely cold and wet conditions. Extremely cold, wet, moist conditions. You feel me? And that lasted from 1000 BC to 950 BC. Then you have the Urut minimum, the Urut solar minimum. Happened, that was from 1010 AD to 1080 AD, which was a brief period of decreased solar activity. That's all that was. I mean, then we have 4 more minimums that came about, solar minimums that came about, which was the Wolf minimum, the Sporer minimum, the Maunder minimum, and the Dalton minimum. You feel me? All 4 of these minimums happened around approximately the same time. The Wolf minimum was 1280 AD to 1350 AD. The Sporer minimum was 1460 AD to 1550 AD. The Maunder minimum was from 1645 AD to 1350 AD. And the Dalton minimum was from 790 AD to 1830 AD. So all 4 of these cycles happened around the same time, which showed the increase of decrease of temperature, which they called the little ice age. Everything just started freezing. So why would they be keeping us from this information? We have to start questioning that. And I need my people to start questioning that and like really understanding what's going on out here. You feel me? That's what I'm here to do. We're here to wake everybody up. It's time to wake up. If I'm doing it, we all should be learning and doing it. It's time to start getting prepared. Like I told y'all, my mom's Queen Zinga. We gonna have Queen and Zinga. She's gonna be having prep videos coming soon. Everybody needs to be prepping. Everybody should know they plants, they gardening, everything. We should be getting prepared for this, because this is no joke. Like for real, for real. You can say in the middle of the times of decrease in temperature, Mediterranean increase in sea ice in Iceland, and advance of glaciers in Venezuela. Right? During the Sporer minimum, there was a dry period in Central Europe. And that leads us to today, which is the modern grand solar minimum. All right, so we have to start really getting prepared for these things. All right, I need all my people to start getting prepared. We don't need to get caught up out there, as we would say, getting caught lacking, and that's what they want us to be. They want us to be lacking. So when this happens, we just all gonna go down with them. You have to remember. How long have white people been on the planet? I'm sorry asking these questions. They just got here not too long ago. Before they was here, the planet was A-OK. Nothing. We was on one. Everybody knew what they had to do. We knew that we had to stick together to get through these cycles. But once these white people came along, feel me? It messed everything up. So we have to. It's our job to get back to it. These is our sciences, nobody else's. We have to get back to it, so that way we can overstand and protect our kids. We gotta have a future out here. Everybody living, we do live in the now, but it's not all about the now. You understand what I'm saying? We do live in the now though. But you have to prepare for the future, and that's what our ancestors was doing. You understand what I'm saying? Um, it's not hard. Everything is just jump in and research, research, research. You have to stop listening to what everybody's just coming on here and talking about on this goddamn internet. Research it. What you hear on the news, everything, research it. It's not hard. They're censoring the information now. So you have to dig. That's why I call it the rabbit hole. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to dig. Other than that, though, I want my people to stay on top. We can't get caught lacking. I'm gonna always be out here. I'm on the battlefield. I'm out here. We gonna be out here getting right. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? We're not gonna let them get one up over on us. They done kept us back in time for too long. They stopped time on us for too long. We still going by Fahrenheit. We still measuring temperature at Fahrenheit. They measured temperature at Fahrenheit 300 years ago. Why are we still using that? You understand what I'm saying? But then they want to show you that we have futuristic this, futuristic that, futuristic this. Like, I don't know. We gotta start questioning. We gotta start questioning everything. That's all I'm gonna say. For me, other than that, I want everybody to really just be on that because this weather is no joke. The sun is cooling down. Yeah, we have to start really understanding like geography, um, what parts of the planet went through the major ice age as far as freezing over. Were there places on the planet that didn't freeze over? We have to start really researching that, and that's what I'm into. You understand what I'm saying? Because there are parts that haven't froze over. There's parts in Africa that didn't freeze. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all researching. This is the knowledge that we have to know. This is the education that we have to know. And there's plus more though. It's plus way more. This is just a little tiny piece. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, it's way more. It's way more knowledge. Been on this for like a year and a half now. There's so much knowledge. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how much knowledge they kept from us. Well, I kept myself from, I should say. You understand what I'm saying? Distractions, these holidays, keeping up with they technology, that don't even belong to them. Because you research and you see where the technology comes from. It comes from where? It comes from Africa. All the blueprints come from Africa. Um, basically, that's it on that topic. You just really have to just research. Everything is research, 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 research. You're not researching and you just listen to people. You are retarded. Like you are not in your right mind. There's something wrong, child. That event that happened, I guess, over the last couple of days or whatever, that spring break event, that joint was retarded. Like y'all are out of your mind. Y'all all supposed to be on vacation. Y'all out there. I ain't see no white people out there in the crowds. Y'all all out there supposed to be on vacation. I need my people to like get back to it. If y'all don't get back to it, fuck it. We just gonna have to part ways. We definitely gonna have to part ways with some of y'all. And it ain't gonna be pretty. But you know that right now. It really ain't gonna be pretty. Because our people is really like really ignorant. And it's time for y'all to open your eyes. But I'm hoping that this great awakening that we coming into will open our people's eyes before they get killed out here because y'all are bugging out. Y'all need to be going out to these spring break shits and be bugging the fuck out. Y'all been in the house for how long in quarantine? Chill the fuck out. Feel me? Chill out. Like y'all supposed to be out there chilling, having a good time, showing the kings and queens a good time, the brothers and sisters a good time. Not out there fighting each other. We need to stop fighting each other. Like we need to kill that. Real talk. That is third dimensional. That is 3D thinking. If you still out here trying to fight and kill each other, you are stuck in the third dimension. You understand what I'm saying? Like we don't need to be on that no more. It's like reading the Bible, third dimension, reading the Quran, third dimension, reading the Torah, third dimension. You believe in any of that, that is three-dimensional. We have to rise up, and it's levels to the shift. The planet is shifting. We have to rise up with the leveling up of the planet. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is about. That's what living on this planet is about. It's not going and buying drip and getting, yeah, we get gold, we get all of this because this is our shit. This is what we do. But all of that going and y'all want to buy the white man's clothing line, y'all gotta kill that, man. Y'all really have to kill that. Get rid of that. That is a disease. That is a sickness. Get rid of that. You understand what I'm saying? And most of y'all say, some of y'all say it's a hobby, this, that, and the fifth. Okay, cool. So you're using a white man. You taking something that the white man created and using it as a hobby, you really have to like question yourself on that. You understand what I'm saying? That is a sickness. You can create your own hobby, create your own clothes line. Come out with your clothes line. Come out with your whatever. Start up your business. Have people buying from you. Generational wealth. This is how we have to do this. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, you feel me? That's a distraction. Major distraction. Major distractions. I see all my people out here. This joint is crazy. It's just mind blowing. It's a major distraction. Feel me? We gotta get rid of that, man. And I'm gonna be out here fighting for that on the battlefield. NASA, you see me with the NASA shirt on. Now we gotta start learning all of this. You understand? Because this is all of this is us, and they've just been learning us all this time. You feel me? So we really gotta get to it. Other than that, y'all have to stop fighting and killing each other. Like, we just have to kill that. That part we have to kill. Everybody that's in that, anybody that's continuing and not going to say nothing, silence is violence. You partaking, you partaking in any of this, and you not doing nothing about it and saying that this is wrong. Silence is violence. You understand what I'm saying? It's time for our people to rise up and start stepping up and putting some of our people in check. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's about that time now, because this can't keep going around in the same circle. This is really looking stupid. You're looking stupid out here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at it. You feel me? I'm in the streets too. I'm looking at it like, this is stupid. We have to stop this. You understand what I'm saying? And get back to knowledge. Because knowledge is power. Once we get back to the knowledge, we're going to have that power to overcome. You understand what I'm saying? They can't stop us. They can't. The only reason why they're stopping us is because they have our mental. Once you grab the mental, because you are not the vessel, you are the mind. So once they have your mental, that's it. It's over. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say like the money, this money, it's not real. You have to get gold, buy gold and silver, invest into gold and silver. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I started doing. That's what me and my queen started doing. Investing in gold and silver. Feel me? So you invest into that. Don't invest. Feel me? Be careful with the stock market. Everything about to crash. So yeah, we're going into different cycles. The weather, this technology cannot stand in this weather. You understand what I'm saying? The hotter it gets, the colder it gets, it's gonna burn this technology out of existence. So you have to Bitcoin and all of that. We have no control over that. Who really has control over that? You have to start asking yourself that, because it's not money, it's currency. You understand what I'm saying? It's not money, it's currency that you don't have control over. You understand what I'm saying? So we just really have to wisen up, because everything is just common sense. We gotta come back to it. It's like I'm starting to come back to my ancestors. Feel me? Through that DNA, through that memory in the DNA, and researching something unlocked in me that's telling me like, we don't need to be living like this. We're not supposed to. When I do the research and I go back and I see we was never living like this. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we have to understand that and get to it. Like, we could rise, we could do this. Like, I see that we can. We just have to really stand up and like weed everybody out. All the BS, all the playing games, all the, you feel me? You know right from wrong, that's it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be on time and like that. Like, this is right, this is wrong. This is right, this is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? All of these cop shootings, police shootings, like, I don't understand. We quick to go shoot each other, but when it's done, we run it. Like, what type of time are we on with that? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot. Like, it's a whole lot with our people. We just gotta rise up and just stop doing the negative things to each other. Like, it's just sad out here, man. It's looking real sad out here. Like, it's a real disappointment. So, with that being said, man, it's time to rise. Everybody get into this knowledge. You got your kids, teach your kids this knowledge. They shouldn't be learning nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? Besides who they are and why they exist on this planet. Like, period. That is a fact. Nothing else don't matter. If they don't come into this world knowing name brands or clothes or none of that. They don't come into this world learning that. That is taught to them. You understand what I'm saying? These holidays is taught to them. They're not born automatically knowing these holidays. So it's a major thing that we have to teach these kids who they are, especially these black kids. We have to teach them who they are. You have to. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all stop being out here running around these rappers, running around these sports, all these sports players. Like, leave them alone. They don't have nothing. When you go on 400 Forbes list and you look up the richest people in the world, there was no black people on that list. So stop running behind them. All right, I'm not saying that for y'all to go run behind white people, but I'm saying that because it's a fact for you to look at and question and start questioning things like and seeing reality for what it is. You understand what I'm saying? There's no black people on this, so why are you really following them? What you following them to do? You following them to your demise. That's what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So our people really just have to wake up. Let's get to it. Word. It's black power out here. You understand what I'm saying? We had a golden age. Nobody else had a golden age with us. We the only people that had a golden age. Like, we gotta be out here and do better. We just gotta do way better. You understand what I'm saying? Put ourselves in better positions and we'll be able to do way better. And by learning knowledge and understanding who you are, will put yourself and seeing reality for what it is, will put yourself in a different perspective. That is a fact. We will treat each other differently. We will go about things differently. You understand what I'm saying? We'll build our nation back to what it needs to be. And it starts with these kids. These kids is the army that we have. That's our army. That's our military. If you don't train the military in the right way and be built for war, then when you send them out on the battlefield, they're gonna get demolished and crushed. They not because you wasn't ready. You just threw them out on the battlefield and didn't prepare them. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we have to look at life with these kids. Like, they have to know who they are. They can't just be walking around, because guess what? The white man, the China man, and all these other people, the Dravidian, the Indian, all of them, they know who we are. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to start understanding who we are and start standing left foot forward on them. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, though, there's a lot more that I want to touch on my channel. I'm gonna be back. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, let me know what y'all think about these videos. To my other peoples out there, we definitely gonna link. See y'all doing y'all thing out there. We definitely gonna link on this knowledge though. So I want all my peoples to get right on every topic that we touching on. You understand what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a little minute, getting my mind right before I even stepped out on the platform scene. You understand what I'm saying? So any questions y'all might have or whatever, I'm here to answer. Y'all can reach out to me through my email. Other than that, man, let's get right. We gonna get right, man. That's a fact. We definitely gonna get right in the mind, because they can't stop us with this. They falling. Rome is falling. You understand what I'm saying? History is taking its toll on them. History has taken its toll on them. The world is going back black. And our people have to understand that and fall in line, man. Get back to it. Back to how we used to move. We wasn't moving like this out here, killing each other, doing all this dumb shit. It's a whole lot more I want to talk about. I ain't gonna throw everything into one video though. But we definitely have to be prepared, man. I can't stress on how much you have to be prepared. Start stacking up water, canned vegetables. There's a whole lot. Start stacking up, man. Because we can't be playing around with them. We gotta remember, everything is ran off of technology. So if everything is ran off of technology and they control it from a push of a button, then what? You understand what I'm saying? Then what? What we gonna do? You don't control that. So what we gonna do? We have to start preparing ourselves. You have to be self-sufficient. If you're self-sufficient, you don't need them. So now when they all they stuff shut down, we good. That's why we have to stick together and come together and start getting this knowledge. This is why I'm going Harvard. We have to, because we have to stick together. We don't, we're gonna fall. Like I'm letting y'all know that we're gonna fall. We have to start getting right. Leave that religion alone. Put it down. If you're black, spirituality. You are a spiritual being. You are a son being of the sun. You are a child of the sun. You understand what I'm saying? Like, put that down. Like, real talk. Let's get back into the spirituality, nature, understanding the plants, understanding the animals, understanding that's what we was on. You understand what I'm saying? Being one with the planet. Other than that, leave all this garbage alone, man. There's too much garbage out here. The food is garbage. The TV is garbage. The people on the TV is garbage. The government is garbage. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of trash out here. We gotta start taking trash out. Period. That's it. Feel me, family? Like, I'm on the battlefield. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot more from me. We're gonna get this turned up out here. We're gonna have this turned up. Real talk. Have it all the way turned up. It's a fact. These kids gonna be out here knowing what they need to know. Feel me? Knowledge is power. So you have that knowledge, that's it. It's over. What you gonna tell me? What you gonna do? You can't do nothing to us. It's black power. We gonna stand up and rise. You understand what I'm saying, family? Out here, man. Um, that being said, I love y'all. Everybody have a good motherfucking day. Peace.